My therapist gave me a list, 30 minutes a day. I follow it for 90 days, no skips. Here's exactly what was on the list, what actually worked, what didn't, and the routine I built from it that I still use today. Mind Right is Fit. I'm Miguel. This is High Five Fit, and this brand is built on one idea: fit equals fit into life. I want to be honest with you about why this even started, because I think a lot of people watching this are going to relate to it. I was burnt out, like really burnt out, running a business, working a corporate job, trying to stay consistent with working out, handling everything at home. And at some point, my brain just started feeling like it was always on, always going, never actually off. I wasn't sleeping great. I was more frustrated than usual. Little things were bothering me more than they should have been. And I wasn't sitting there thinking, I need to see someone, but I did. And the honest truth, I'm glad I went. My therapist didn't tell me to meditate for an hour or do some big dramatic thing. She gave me a simple list: 5 things, 30 minutes total. Try it every morning for 90 days. I thought it sounded too easy. I was wrong. So let me walk you through exactly what was on that list, and then I'll tell you what actually happened. Here's the list: 5 things. Number one, a short walk outside, didn't matter how long, just get outside and move. Number two, get some sun on your face, not sunbathing, just stand outside for a few minutes in the morning light. Number three, write in a journal, just a few lines. What's on your mind? How are you feeling? Whatever comes up. Number four, breath work. Few minutes of slow, controlled breathing. Nothing fancy. Number five, no phone for the first hour of the day. That's it. 5 things, 30 minutes. I read the list and I thought, that's what I'm paying for? This seems so basic. But she said something that stuck with me. She said most people know what helps them, they just don't do it consistently. The list isn't magic, the doing it every day is magic. So I committed 90 days, no skips. And before I tell you what happened, my free 80/20 lifestyle starter guide is a one-page version of the daily reset we're going to talk about today. It's free over at highfivefit.club. Drop your email and it's yours. And if you are already a member in the High Five Fit community, you already have it. It's included with your membership, completely free. Okay, 90 days in. Here's what actually moved the needle for me. 3 of the 5 made a real difference. The walk, this one surprised me the most. I thought it was just going to be a little nice thing. It became the most important part of my morning. Something about getting outside and moving, even just 10 minutes before the emails, before the phone, before any of the day's noise. It just sets a tone, a different tone for everything that came after. My mood was better on walk days. I tracked it, the data was clear. The journal, I was not a journal person. I want to say that up front. I thought it was going to feel weird and forced, and for the first couple weeks, it kind of did. But somewhere around week 3, I stopped thinking about what to write and just started writing. And I started noticing patterns. Days I fell off, I could usually trace it back to something I would be sitting on, writing it out, made it smaller somehow. The breath work. This one, I kept the simplest. Just a few minutes of slow breathing, in through the nose, out through the mouth, slow it down. And I'm not going to go deep into the science of it because honestly, I'm not a doctor and that's not what this channel is about. But I'll tell you what I noticed. The days I did it, I felt less reactive, less quick to get frustrated. That alone was worth it. Those 3, the walk, the journal, the breathing, those are the ones that stayed. Now, the honest part, 2 of the 5 didn't really work for me. The sun thing, I live in Texas in the summer. Getting outside to stand in the morning sun sounds nice until it's already 90 degrees at 7 in the morning. I tried it, it just wasn't something I could stick to in a real way. Some people swear by it and I believe them. It just didn't fit my life the way the other things did. No phone for 1 hour thing. Okay, so this one is complicated because I actually do think it's one of the most valuable things on the list, but it's also the hardest one by far. I run a business. My spouse might text me, the dogs need to go out. Life doesn't pause for my phone free hour. I didn't stick to it perfectly. I'll be real about that, but I did get better at it. And I'm going to talk more about this one in a minute because I think it deserves its own section. The point is, the list my therapist gave me wasn't a perfect fit out of the box. And that's okay. The goal wasn't to follow the list perfectly. The goal was to figure out what actually worked for me and build from there. That's what I did. So here's what my actual morning routine looks like now. 30 minutes total. This is what I do. 10 minutes walk. I take the dogs out. We go around the block or down the street. No podcast, no music. Most mornings, just me, the dogs, and the quiet. 5 minutes. Journal. I sit down with my coffee and I write. Not a lot, just what's on my mind. Sometimes it's one paragraph. Sometimes it's a list of things I need to handle. Sometimes it's just venting. Whatever comes out, comes out. 5 minutes. Breathing. I sit still, slow my breathing down, and just be quiet for a few minutes. That's it. Nothing fancy. 10 minutes. Reading. Not news, not social media, an actual book, something that makes me think of something I'm learning from. This one wasn't on the original list, but it became a natural add-on because it kept me off my phone longer. Total 30 minutes. And here's one thing about the order. It matters. The walk first gets the body moving. The journal right after gets whatever's floating around my head out on paper. The breathing settles everything down. The reading keeps my mind in a good place before the day starts. If I do it in a different order, it doesn't feel the same. Sequence matters more than I expected. And if you want a group that's doing this kind of thing together, checking in, sharing what's working, holding each other to it, that's what the High Five Fit community is. Weekly live sessions, accountability, threads, AI tools to help you build your own routine. Link is in the description. And if you are already a member, all of this is already there for you, included in your membership. No extra cost. I said I'll come back to the phone thing, and I meant it. The phone free first hour is the single hardest habit on this entire list. And it's also, when I actually pull it off, the one with the biggest payoff. Here, why it's hard. Your phone is the first thing that connects you to every problem, every notification, everything somebody needs from you. The second you open it in the morning, you are already in somebody else's world instead of your own. And here's why it matters so much. The first hour of your day sets the tone of everything that comes after. And if you wake up and the first thing you do is scroll, you're starting the day already reacting, already behind, already pulling 10 directions. When I actually do the phone free hour, I'll be honest, I don't hit it perfectly every single day, but when I do, I notice it. I feel calmer going into the day. I'm less likely to get pulled into stuff that doesn't matter. I handle problems differently. My spouse helped me with this one. He knows the first hour is my time. We talked about it and he gets it. That kind of thing is easier when the people around you understand what you're doing and why. I'm not saying you have to do a full hour. Start with 15 minutes or 30. Just don't pick up the phone until you have done one thing for yourself. That's the challenge. And the High Five Fit community is where we keep each other honest on this stuff. Real conversations, weekly check-ins, tools to help you stay on track at highfivefit.club. If you are already in the community, you know where to find everything. It's already there for you. I'm not going to ask you to commit to 90 days. I'm not even going to ask you to commit to 30. Just try it for 7 days. That's it. Here's what I want you to do. Pick 3 things from the list, just 3. The walk, the journal, the breathing. That's what I would start with because those are the 3 that actually worked for me. But pick what makes sense for your life. Do those 3 things every morning for 7 days. Don't skip. Don't modify halfway through. Just do it for 7 days and then come back and tell me what happened. Comment below. Tell me which 3 you picked and how day 1 goes. I read the comments. I actually respond. That's not something I say just to say it. And if you want the 1-page version of this whole routine, something you can print out and put on your nightstand or your bathroom mirror, that's the free 80/20 lifestyle starter guide over at hi-fi-fit.club. Free, no catch. Just drop your email. If you're already a community member, it's already in there. Pull it up, print it out, use it. That's what it's there for. 7 days, that's all I'm asking. Phone free first hour is the hardest one on this list. I want you to try it, even if it's just 15 minutes, even if it's just while you do your walk or while you write in your journal. Keep the phone in another room and see what happens. Try it 7 days, come back and tell me what you noticed. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and come join the community over at hi-fi-fit.club. Link is in the description. I'm Miguel, Hi-Fi Fit. I'll see you in the next one.